What we got going on here today, Big Don? Replacing this ladder. That old wooden ladder in there, and it's about to give way, and we're replacing this attic ladder. And I know I've done a couple videos on cutting holes in for new attic ladders and stuff, but I was gonna do a little quick tutorial on how I install one, because I know us guys don't read instructions very often, and if we do, it's probably a video, and then you get to watching the video, and then you ended up watching another video. Next thing you know, it's 2 hours later and the ladder's still laying there. So what I like to do is put a 2x4 on each side, let it stick over a 1/2 inch on the hinge side over there, and then measure over here what you need for your opening. In this case, 53.5 or whatever, and then put you another 2x4 on this end. That way when you set this up on there, you set it on that ledge and this ledge, and that'll hold it still and allow you to open the door. But there's an important element to this that they don't tell you in the instructions, and it makes things a lot easier. The rope. Install it first, because it makes it so much easier to open the door once it's up in there, instead of trying to pry the edge and then it slips off and then bam, falls on your foot or your head or your something. Like the top, maybe well on top of his head. I don't know. I ain't figured it out yet. But anyway, that's a couple of little tips. And then, of course, get it square and fasten it all 4 corners. It comes with some bolts and all that stuff. Pretty much self-explanatory after that. But getting it in the hole is really the hardest thing to do. Not fastened anywhere. See? Just sitting on those 2x4 blocks. But you have a string here, so you can pull this thing open like this, like so, and bada bing, bada boom. You can work on it. Fasten it securely. Permanent ladder. Here's one super handy thing that they have in this instruction book that you might want to use, and that is your ceiling height versus what you cut off of the aluminum steps. So figure out what your ceiling height is, and then it'll tell you how much to take off the bottom step. It's brilliant.